the Silicon Archipelago, AI, digital globalization, and the Filipino future. We lived in an era where distance is dead. A line of code written in Silicon Valley can redefine a career in Cebu in milliseconds. This is digital globalization, the latest stage of human interconnectedness driven by data, not just ships or planes. But today, a new engine is accelerating this process: artificial intelligence. As of 2026, AI adoption in the Philippines has grown to 18.3%, yet we remain part of the global south, striving to catch up with the 24.7% adoption rate in the north.
83 milyong trabaho ang inaasahang mawawala hanggang 2027. Mas marami sa 69 milyon na ma-generate o maipapalit na trabaho worldwide. Resulta raw yan ng mas mabagal na economic growth at mataas na inflation.
Frontier Airlines was the latest company to make the switch with a November announcement that it was getting rid of human customer service. On its website, there is no phone number to call, just an automated chatbot to hopefully solve any problems customers may have.
The Philippines is the social media capital of the world, with internet penetration reaching 83.8%. However, our reliance on the digital economy makes us vulnerable. The BPO sector, which contributes significantly to our GDP, faces a transformation. Tasks that once required human empathy and social skills are being automated.
We're replacing thousands of customer service workers with AI, entire design departments, even coders are being supplanted.
Gusto ko lang malaman yung opinion mo about AI replacing call center jobs.
Yung mga customer or users kasi parang ayaw nilang nagtatalk sa AI.
No! God, please, no!
So, pag nagkaroon ng AI, maghahanap pa rin sila ng human.
Okay, so iba pa rin talaga yung tao, no? Kasi may emotions, may empathy, something like that.
Well, changes, pero normally it's because of innovation din. So, we'll just welcome changes or innovation, pero eventually, there will still be time that they will still need to get the help from yung talagang human need ng human interaction.
Okay, iba po rin po talaga yung tayo mismo mag-a-assist sa customer, no?
Yeah, same lang din. Canvas our AI kasi is more on robotic responses eh. So, hindi makukuha ng AI yung mga empathy ng mga agents talaga or yung mga call center agents talaga. So, more on robotic and mga basic lang naman ang kaya nila i-provide.
This isn't just about jobs. It's about the digital divide. While Metro Manila enjoys 105 Mbps fiber speeds, rural areas still struggle, creating a two-tier society where AI benefits only those who can afford the hardware.
Isa ang Pilipinas sa pinakamaraming manggagawa mula sa IT-BPO sector o call center sa buong mundo. Kaya di na raw nakapagtataka na ito rin ang isa sa pinakamalaking industriya na nagbibigay ng trabaho sa maraming Pilipino. Pero dahil sa technological advancement at paglakas ng artificial intelligence o AI, sabi ng International Labour Organization o ILO, isa ang BPO sa mga pinaka-maapektuhan.
In the next 1 or 2 decades, we expect that automation will take over, and many of the existing jobs that we have in the BPO sector, for example, or in the agriculture sector, they will be automated.
Pero ang pangamba raw ng Department of Labor and Employment o DOLE, hindi lang IT-BPO ang posibleng mawala.
Yung emerging industry natin, creative, marami kang nakakita na pwedeng yung ginagawa traditionally ng worker, yung individual worker, pwedeng medyo ma-replace siya ng machine or whatever, no? But I think that is a challenge that we have to more or less address. You cannot just look at just losses, but we also look at potential.
Gayunman, may mga uusbong pa rin naman daw na bagong uri ng trabaho na siyang magiging partner at sasabay sa AI. Pero mangangailangan daw ito ng bagong skills.
When the jobs are created, it would require high level of training, high level of Tesla has advanced models comparing with the future, but it cannot
Nasa ilalim ng DOLE ang TESDA at ayon sa kalihim, umuuna ng mga TESDA Innovation Centers na ang layunin ay iakma ang skills training para makasabay sa kayang gawin ng AI.
To understand this, we apply dependency theory. In the globalized economy, the Philippines often provides the raw materials of the digital age, data and low-cost labor for AI training. We are consumers of Western AI models like ChatGPT, which can sometimes carry biases that don't reflect Filipino cultural norms.
Use cases for AI continue to grow. There is one industry leaning hard into the technology, customer support. Julia Borson joins us with that story. Julia.
Well, David, we've all had that moment of frustration where we press zero, desperate to talk to a real person, and companies are paying to address that customer frustration, spending an estimated $461 billion globally on call centers last year, according to Report Linker, and companies are on track to spend more than $58 billion on customer service software by 2030. Now, increasingly, that software is driven by AI and could help cut some of those call center costs. VCs see a massive opportunity here, investing nearly $5 billion in AI customer service companies since 2020, according to PitchBook. At the forefront of these is Forethought. Its customer service software, which recently integrated ChatGPT, is used by companies including Marriott, Instacart, and Upwork. Forethought says it resolves more than half of customer complaints before they get to a human.
LLMs, generative AI, have shown us the ability to kind of respond in human-like ways, but what we're doing is combining that with companies' deep integrated data and bringing both the human-like experience with the power and the engine behind Forethought to the customer support world today.
Another startup in the space is called Cresta. It drew a $1.6 billion valuation 2 years ago, and it deploys AI to assist customer service agents in Fortune 500 companies, helping them find answers faster and improving handling time by 30%.
Our goal is not to replace agents. Our goal is to really make them really better at their jobs and then more efficient and more productive.
These companies say they are supercharging customer service workers' capabilities, but efficiencies mean companies should be able to eventually cut jobs. David?
We also look at modernization theory. Is AI our ticket to the first world? The DICT aims for the digital economy to reach 12% of our GDP by 2026. This is a leap towards becoming a global city hub, but it requires massive infrastructure investment like the Konektadong Pinoy Act.
This is about customer experience and the use of AI. But how have you been folding generative AI into that offering?
So, if you think about our space, we cater to thousands of organizations around the world that are serving consumers, and we operate in the space of customer service, and we are that platform of organization when it comes to provide service to customers. When what AI brings to the customer service era, if you like, or the customer service domain, is a true game changer. Because this industry has been struggling with three very important things. First is the lack of skilled labor, the ability to take decision in a very fast velocity, and mass personalization at scale. And that's exactly what AI can do to this industry. However, there is nothing generic, if you'd like, about what those organizations needs when it comes to AI, and this is exactly where we are and our company come into the picture.
You're seeing growth, of course, posting 25% in the cloud revenue part of the business growth. But are you worried about some of the competitors that are coming on the space? If everyone suddenly starts being an AI specialist, if everyone can suddenly start changing up a business? I mean, I think this week alone we've had IBM, what's the next? We've had Slack's owner, Salesforce, talking about how they're having the GPT within some parts of their business. Everyone's now offering this to their customers.
I would say on the contrary. First of all, we reported our earnings yesterday, and as you said, we had outstanding earnings with 25% growth in the cloud, driven by both cloud and AI. But when it comes to AI, although we all experience so far, almost all of us experience the beauty of generative AI, when it comes to deploying it in customer service for organization, there is nothing generic about it. Actually, we see with our customers they are divided into two camps. Those that says, I will never put it in my customer service environment because it's not secured and I cannot control it. And the other that see the value but are concerned about taking something that generic and try it and it doesn't work. Because what you actually need to treat that AI as one of your employees. And as a brand, you want the AI to serve your brand, your reputation, and meet your business goal. So it needs to be trained with a lot of information. Information of tens of billions of past interactions with customers, and it's a proprietary information that you don't want to provide to the generative AI. And that's why they come to us, to our platform. We have that data that is extremely, almost impossible to replicate given our history and the breadth of our offering. It's also about having it in a very secured environment. And you have need the domain expertise. So it actually raises, I would say, the barrier of entry when it comes to technology in the space of customer service.
The impact is multifaceted. AI improves healthcare and education, but it also fuels a disinformation crisis. Our media organizations are now fighting content scrapping where AI tools steal traffic from local news sites. What is the way forward? We propose a human-in-the-loop policy. AI must be a support tool, not a substitute for human judgment. We need risk-proportionate regulation to stop ethical misuse while encouraging innovation. Ethical AI must be culturally sensitive. We shouldn't just adopt global tech. We must build Filipino-centric AI models that respect our values and languages. Digital globalization and the AI are not a coming storm. They are the climate we now live in. We cannot stop the waves, but we can learn to navigate them. The future of the Philippines and the contemporary world depends on the speed of our processors, but on the strength of our ethics and the resilience of our people. Let us build a digital world that leaves no Filipino behind.